Morning, everyone. I'm starting this recording from where we left off with the aging up. So, except for that, I have got them changed, given them clothing. So, this is the two toddlers and their look. Okay, we'll go like this. So, this boy hair is my favorite with the little ponytail. That's my newest favorite. And I like this little toddler girl hair. Not there was no new hairstyles with this pack for toddlers, which is kind of a shame. And the clothing was limited, so they have some mixture of both, like the new style from the pack and some old styles, like old clothing styles. So, and I did finish their room, changing it around. So this is what I have come up with. So I moved their dollhouse so it's more central in the room. I kind of like it that way. I got rid of the change table because don't really need it for toddlers. And I put in this bookshelf, which for whatever reason has a picture of Bella Goth in it. I'm not overly into that. Like, I know people like Bella Goth, I get it, but I honestly don't use any of the Sims that come with the pack. Very seldom do I use a single Sim. I've used Caleb and I've used Paulo, but I couldn't be bothered with Bella because I've seen her flirting away with people in the romance festival. Her and Mortimer getting into fights. I just can't be bothered in that. You got two kids, get your life together or get out, one or the other. Anyway, these toddler beds are adorable. So they did come with a new pack and I put them in here. Um, So far, my opinion of the new pack is that it is a lot of fun to play with. It does have a lot of really nice new build stuff if you're interested in this build style. Now, I would not recommend it for build style, like building, unless this is the style you like, because honestly, it it does have some things that could go with. My dog has a thing that she likes to bark at the garbage truck. It's garbage day today, so she's barking. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the pack. It's mostly geared towards a certain century or period of time. So some of the things, personally, I like the build style, but I'm not going to tell people to go and buy it for the build style because it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody likes this build style. I think a lot of the stuff could be used with the castle pack, and you could build a really nice castle using the build items that come with this pack. But it all is geared towards dark, and so if you're not into the macabre, you're not gonna really be into all the darkness of the pack. But there's a lot of really good things in it, and I personally like the pack for build style, but I like that type of build style. There is some modern pieces that you can add into your furniture, and they would go with other packs. That's true. Like there's modern versions of couches and stuff that kind of would go. and the furnishings, but like most of the wallpaper and stuff would only belong in a macabre. So, but like these armchairs, they could fit into other styles, and the same thing with the rocking chair. This style here that comes, it's modernish, that would fit in with a lot of styles. It has nice colors that would go with pretty much anything, you know. Same thing with the dresser. I mean, I could see you using that for other things. The beds, maybe, but I think they'd work better with the castle pack. Like, that was one thing with the castle pack, didn't come with any real furniture. So some of the furniture from this pack will go really well with that castle look. So I do think that in that way, this pack and the castle pack would be really good together. Um, it did give us like a file cabinet for the office space that could be used with pretty much any pack. And it's we do have one, but it's only with Get to Work and only if you do the career or if you cheat it in. Okay, or if you build without a sim in your house, you can also place it in there. Um, yeah, I this rug here, this pattern itself could go with anything. Okay, but there are other patterns that I don't feel would go. Like this may, like you could, I guess, use this one with an everyday thing, but this is more old style, you know? Like I guess it just depends how you feel about furniture, I guess. The cast is really good for the adults. There's a lot of variety and still not enough, but a lot. And it's period style, so it works well with this pack. Not something you'll use with every pack, but some of the things could be used. They're versatile. The gameplay is geared towards the macabre. So if you don't want to do like um, great big, I don't know, funeral thingies, or I'm pretty sure that they did do some sort of thing with base game. It's hard for me to know because I don't just have base game. I've got all the packs. So I have no way of knowing for sure what all came with base game unless I uninstall all my packs and reinstall just the base game and see. So I have no way of knowing for sure. So I kind of don't, you know, I don't say what came in base game. I just, you know, I'm thinking they probably did add in like graves and a graveyard, and the ability to make graveyards, I'm sure came with base game. So probably like maybe there's a type of funeral thing you can do with base game. I don't know for sure, but to buy this pack just to do funerals, unless you're really into that type of thing, I I wouldn't buy the pack just for funerals. If you want it because you like the furnishings that you see in it and the wallpapers and stuff, and you think it'll all fit, you know, with your homes and stuff that you want to build, and that I would recommend it. But if you're not into this like type of furnishings and things, yeah, we have stuff in base game that could be used in this room. Like the greenhouse stuff would go just fine in here too. I do think that these windows are much prettier because they have more thing. And if you're into making haunted houses and stuff and run down buildings, then this pack is really good because it has a lot of added features that could be used to make that. Like it has broken windows, it has holes that you can put in the walls and the floors. That kind of thing all comes with this pack. So yeah, I would say if you're into like building that style, then this pack is a good pack for that. Um, the gameplay so far has been good. I haven't been able to get through all of it yet to even tell you. I've had a few things that I could be an error on my part, and I don't want to say anything until I, you know, figure out what I might be doing wrong. But I do know that some of the festivals and the events aren't quite don't seem to be working properly, or if they're working properly, I haven't figured out how they're working yet. So I don't want to say a negative thing about that because I don't know for sure. I might be doing it wrong. I just know that when I went to go to the Moon Festival, they sent me to where it's supposed to be using the link, but it just like dropped me off at an empty lot, and I basically could not find like anything that could be a moon festival going on. Like there was no bonfire, there was nothing was there. So like it's not like the city living where you go to it and the event's set up. So I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong or if the game has if they've created those festivals different and I haven't figured out how it's created or if it just wasn't spawning in. So I don't know for sure until I work through that and see. I'll have to try again, but I didn't. So let's get on with the gameplay. Enough of that stuff. If you do want to see like a pack review, the reason I don't do it is because I mean, as I'm gameplaying through my regs to riches, you're basically getting to see the majority of the things that come with the pack. And the reason I don't do like a build buy and a cast is because there's so many out there already by other simmers. I'm not going to improve on what's out there, and I more or less figure, you know, as I'm playing my Rags to Riches, I am going through all of the stuff anyway. So you're either getting to see it in gameplay or as I'm adding it into the home. And I figured that, you know, in in that way, I'm showing it working in the home. Like, and you're getting to see it more. And then you can tell if you feel anything for it, if you think it's something that interests you. And yeah, I just, as for like, I could do them if people asked for them, but I just think that build buying cast is done by every game changer out there. So I prefer just to play through the game. All right. So these kids have aged up, and I think Mercury's almost done the Reaper career, but Phoenix is still dragging along with the funeral. We haven't even got to the level 5 yet. It's just really slow, that career, compared to the Reaper career. Like when you go to work with your Sims, you can get it to go much faster. You know, the promotions can come much quicker. But yeah, okay, let's go. I think they were all talking. I need to check on the kids, see if they need anything. This one's okay. And those two are just a going to it. They're really good at talking to each other. The parents aren't even the mom and the uncle aren't even involved in the conversation, basically.
Wabarani Bayum. Handolzer Pow. Hulain Nagalna. Nebahana. Nubim Shorg.
Gobi? No beam flurba. Bin trip Nebo. Moochie
I really kind of like this hairstyle. There's a lot of nice hairstyles in there for men. And I kind of really like this one though. Well, at least on him. I'm not sure that it would be suited for all of my Sims, but on him it looks good. And I'm pretty sure these braids came with the pack as well. And there are a lot of braids in the game as it is. Um, I think there's like 4 different types already. But I do like braids, and these ones sit differently, so they kind of look different. And they have the bangs. Some of the other ones have no bangs, so yeah, I like them.
Quipimbo. Panka fliff. Floon.
Those two are kind of really cute. And it's kind of like I'm kind of sad that they didn't like give any of the hairstyles to the kids, but I'm sure down the line
Knowing
they will.
Sacronario.
I wish they had done
Maybe
it with the pack. Uh, you know what?
Sacronario.
I kind of wish that people
Smirks.
I could turn that
Shuba
off, I
smirks.
guess, because I'm not playing with high school years right
Servino,
now.
Yap Yam,
But
Moose, New Yap's Suneb, Pelafoy, Mishka
that's
Froms,
something I
Tori
found out
Piv,
through
Kimba Darfy.
uh,
Grobble
one of the people in my
Merxdery.
community. If you turn
Fork.
off friends
Bramna Gweeby.
notifications
Bazoop. Pleba Zarp.
in here, like you go and you turn off the friend notification, so you can't get notifications from friends and etc. So they're not always popping up. And you play high school years, and you want to have your kids going to prom and
Torbaseche,
everything. Your proms
Abubo,
aren't going to
Freezai,
activate because that
Balzwa, Kazoy,
your sim, your
Shraven,
teen sim has to
Shadu,
receive
Oh,
Ski,
yibs.
Tugabor,
the friend notification to the pre-party before the
Kira,
prom in order for the prom to
Gomez Bazoy.
activate. So you'd have to turn that back on if you want to have proms. If you shut it off, because a lot of people just don't like having the pop-ups all the time. Sometimes I don't. They annoy me, but I've never shut it off yet. But someone on
Yanka
my community
Boo.
couldn't get
Zappa
proms to
Grasha.
go, and
Paparani
they thought
Squamish.
that proms were
Dosiwa
broken.
Barlim.
So I'm like, well,
Chilurba
they're
Kitsuni.
working for me,
Zimse
so
Pohaben.
I'm not sure. But
Lazo.
finally, he was getting so upset about it. I finally said, well, how about you let me check through your prom thing and let me see what's going on. And I did find
LinkedIn
out that that's
Tribane,
what the problem
Piptog
was. So,
Fwenzi, Kimba,
but it took a long time to
Jibs
figure it
Raz
out. Like
Vumpa,
it took forever.
Frinstay,
But I
Nobi
didn't
Nobi,
realize that
Yebu,
you could turn that stuff
Kimba,
off. So I
Zarbstravoy,
realized that
Flufa,
his was shut
Boga
off and he wasn't getting the
Fran.
pre-party invite. Then I figured, well, maybe that's why his prom's not activating. So we turned that on, and sure enough, his prom activated. So just remember that if you ever run into that problem, that your prom's not activating and the pre-party thing doesn't pop up, that maybe you have that shut off and
Viva
you need to
Deso.
turn it on.
Viva Deso Yerno Varo. Prubara. Talopa Bruhana. Ukinagame.
I'm not
Umuv.
sure that they knew that
Skoomba
that was
Chew,
going to happen,
Krapna
but
Pelzo,
when they
Amuki
put that in there,
Boba,
I'm not sure that they knew
Arma
that, because if they
Dufour,
did, they should have been telling people that that would
Palafoy,
have happened.
Yib Sequinario,
He's got to go potty now. Oh, that's her. Okay, what does he need? He needs to go potty
Grobblehina.
as well. So,
Yebu.
no, I'm going to
Pamra.
get them to
Bazik.
potty train
Bazik Bazur.
these kids. Am I upstairs or something? I don't know. But
Himna
one can go in the
Bazik.
bathroom, one can go
Ah.
up there, so she can
Schwabi Fran Fanage.
potty train.
Monasterio,
And
Foy Masharnu.
Steve Pomble,
Ah, Yoyo.
too.
you can. No.
Beftego Shoy,
Jeez.
Rangira.
Imka Floof, Rena.
Riz.
Uh-huh.
That one hates being carried.
Yibs. Vivazi.
So I had to do it this way. I couldn't fit two into the
Oh.
bathroom, so there's one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom. There is one upstairs. There isn't two, or maybe I didn't even put one. Yeah, I did. I put it in the hallway. Just in case they're upstairs, I like to have a potty up here. I'm probably going to have one of them go up and take care of the crow.
Misuksaloi Sarabim.
Kirasha.
Renoi.
Ludrip.
Clevite Demskos.
Oh,
Needs
Refsig!
Laura. Main Soba. Oh, Marco Segli. Lanoi. Aw, Boris of Fabe. Needs Laura. Main Soba. Aw, Boris of Fabe. Aw, Venise. Woo!
Oh, Arfanaya! Ah, Hebenea!
Sophie.
Snurse. Joyba snurse. Ugh. Oh. Oh.
Bajano. Oh, Yabahomazay.
Hababuri. Topan. Fluffy. Um,
Oh, whoa.
Hababa.
Oop, days shoot.
Gloim. Yeffis bar. Oh, Flena Bali. Ha. Oh,
Our Bafna. Aw. Barawa. Ah,
Simba Funa. Inda Mappy.
Oh, Norbda. Oh, Norbda. Wanish, min rab. Oh, oh, Scriba. Oh, whoa, Polino. Maybeck. Oh,
Oh, Zilnoy. Oh, Mohalike. Huh. Shimba.
Huh. Ha, Chima Parstoob. Ooh, ooh. Whew. Ha. Ah, Yibs. Chumcha? Lurfta? Oh! Oh, Chumcha, huh?
I have to go to the bathroom quickly, and I'm going to take him to Edith after that. Be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, well, we're going to go and try and find Edith. I'm pretty sure she is in the other area. Um, the like where the town part is. Pretty sure that's where she is. In this place here. And then again, she could be in this place too, so I don't know. I just know I went, had to find her, and I did it. So I'm gonna try here first. Just yourself. And I forgot to save, so when he gets there, I'm gonna save quickly, just because I do not want to lose what I've just done. So let's save here. I'm I'm gonna see if I can find her because I can't remember if she's here or in the other world. Alright. I know that she's like in the bushes someplace. Here's the Well of Longing. Yeah, she's here. Just by the Well of Longing. That's where she is. Is it after 7? Yep. Oh, why does he have to attempt communication? They're like full friendship bar, but he's got to attempt communication. Um,
Hey, Klubi Fringo Zeffel Sway. Huh? Oh, Defunglarna? Oh. Flibe Flintus.
Nothing. Don't remember seeing that here before. You can come gather the frogs. So. I'm not sure, but I think here or there is where I found the death frog. That's he does. He did find the death frog. Well, that's a leaf frog. And that's a dirt wheel. We have to talk to her because I have to give her a marble.
Bissel Fridmore do Bibido? Corbello?
I don't know why we have to attempt communication when we have a full friendship bar. Like, we shouldn't have to attempt communication again. But once the bar is full, you should be able to just communicate with them. That doesn't make much sense that they would have to continue to keep on attempting to communicate with them. We'll try one more time.
Yee, Klubi Fringo Zeffel Sway.
The way he's talking, no.
Fwibe,
Okay, well, you may as well mock her because you're not talking to her at all.
Fwemfwe?
Oh! The heck? He goes, I better not do no more. He's dying of fright here.
Harbeth.
She ended up killing him. Killed his sister, and I'm gonna end up killing him. A resounding no from Edith. Just one look at Edith Mercury can confidently say, "Peace out. See you later." Okay, well, so she's not gonna let him talk to her. He doesn't really need to because we've completed her quest before. So all he has to do is, I just wanted to trade her a marble because that was something that he wanted to do, but I guess she's not going to be able to do that. Because she's not talking to him today. Off you go home. Well, let's see before we go home. What was the other thing that to do? Okay, well, we'll go home. You can practice writing.
Corbello Yibba.
I imagine everybody's going to be out of bed now. Yep. And I don't know that they're ready to get up, so let's just check out here. No, so you can go back to bed. And you probably aren't ready either. No, so you can go back to bed. And I'm going to guess that she's not ready to get up either. No, you're not going to play cards. You're probably going to go back to bed too. Yeah, she doesn't need much sleep, but she's going back to bed anyway. And he can come in and do his, he can write a, oh, he can pay the bills for one thing. Check on you. And he can do this, right? So she doesn't have to sleep too much more. She was, you know, pretty much close to being rested. And she is now. So we're going to go down and eat. And I'm going to have her cook something that the kids can eat after. So the house is up on my gallery now, if anyone's interested. And yeah, and I did put a death flower on there, the plant, because I just really hate having to look for that when I need it. And so I put a perfect one up there. And I did download it into these guys' file. Yeah, they have it here. And I put one on the gallery. Oh, and the one on the gallery, if you take the plant out and put it on the ground, you'll see that there's a flower in the pot. I tried to put it on the floor, but it wouldn't let me. So it's in the pot. You just have to take this plant out, pick up the flower, put it on the ground, put this plant back in the pot. And then you'll have a flower instantly. Like if you're trying to complete, you know, one of the quests for the Reaper or for your aspiration or one of the quests for somebody in the area that you do a favor for or for a Reaper reward. It's there. Does she work today? Yes, in 5 hours. What is that? Find Freddy. Oh yeah, we have to do that for her too. We're doing Elsa's Sorrow for her too. We have to do that. Soul Journey. I'd like to achieve Serenity. Yeah, we have to get to level 10 wellness. We're not at that yet. Maybe she wants to come practice some of that while she's waiting. Actually, she get her a yoga mat because she already knows how to do the other thing. So let's do yoga. There was something else I thought I should get, and I can't remember now what it was. It'll come to me. It'll come to me after I've gone through all this, but whatever. Um, just want a yoga mat. Let's just use this one. Just gonna see. Maybe move this over and then we can put the yoga mat in there too. Just a store here, but oh yeah, her violin. We'll put that over here. Change the color of this. And we can probably put this more like here. And then this right there. No, let's just decide what plant. I want that. Yeah, my time is almost up. So I probably will. I kind of like the white and brown, black, so I'm going to just use that one. I'm going to have her come and do yoga. I'm not sure if she's listening to me. Oh, yeah, she is. Sometimes it's with spellcasters, it's their pet, their familiar. It's so far behind them that they stop moving. So if you find that happen, you can always dismiss their pet. It just keeps them confident all the time. And if they die, it can sometimes raise them. So. Well, thanks for joining me if you did today, and I hope you have a great day, and see you again. I'm just going to turn off my sound because there's only like 3 minutes left. I probably won't have much else to say, and I do talk a lot. I know that. I have a tendency of talking the whole time I'm playing, even if I'm not talking to people. I'll be talking to myself. My kids always go, "Who are you talking to, Mom?" Like, oh, I'm talking to myself. So it's just me, you know. So have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye.
Atsu.
Oh, Glaby.
Yeah, ready.
Nosh. Ooh. Mershel. Knows this way.